Hey there folks, this is Rocky, your illustrator and host of the Artist Show, bringing you this update video. It's been a while, figured I'd do a proper video to talk about this pandemic we're going through. And of course, this is what we call day 6. We are now into day 6 of the quarantine here within the state of Pennsylvania. All shops, stores, and non-essential businesses were ordered to close. And, well, we still got another week to go. So we don't know what's going to happen, especially with Governor Wolf. And we don't know what's going to happen in Maryland either. They may extend it. Who knows? But for now, we're in self-quarantine now. I usually don't post videos like this, but I figured I'd keep you guys updated. Now, let's start with what does this all mean? So what this means is any non-essential businesses are ordered to close, but you can go to fast food joints, you can take out only, and home delivery. So, you know, that's the full extent of that. And doctors' offices, hospitals, and essential businesses have to stay open. So what does it mean for us? Well, for people like me, that's been at home, you know, been off of work and at home, there are a lot of people out there, work has closed, and they were asked to be laid off and file for unemployment during these hard-filled times. Now, I feel for you guys. I 100% feel for you guys because, you know, I'm kind of going through that at the moment. But when you look at it from my perspective, you also got what a lot of people in my boat are dealing with. So let me draw you out a little something here. Yes, I'm using my comic marker. So, from the months of January to February, this is what I call con prep. And then from March to May, and then August to December. This will be spring, fall. So I drew this out so you have a better idea. So we go like this. January through February. This is what I call my con prep time, especially around December, because that's when I have the time off work to prepare for con, get things ready, make a new logo, update my website, do things as needed, because that is important, especially to my business. Now when it comes to March through May, March is the first con I usually sell at, and that's always in Hagerstown, Maryland, and that's for State Comic Con. And in May, I usually have one weekend con, which is a Saturday. It's usually either Charlie Con, which is usually on Free Comic Book Day, or May the 4th be with you. Or this year, I did get asked to do a sci-fi one-day con up in Harrisburg on the 14th. Now, with all that being said, let's go back to March. My first con of the year was canceled due to this coronavirus and what's going on outside. Maryland issued a no gatherings for 200 plus people, and that meant my con went out the door. So I will see him again in 2021. And again, I'm going to give a big shout out to Andrew, John, and all the people at Comics Store West and Comics World in Chambersburg for doing such a great job, especially with Forest State Comic Con and Harrisburg Poppin' Comic Con, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. You handled this amazing, and I appreciate your due diligence. Now, usually come around May, I usually sell at two, either second and what you call Charlie Con in Hagerstown, or I usually sell another one, which is well, no, I just got invited to one. It's a sci-fi con up in Harrisburg. I got invited to when I was in Harrisburg last year, so I got that con. Well, I'm just gonna put it like this: May question mark, because we don't know what's gonna happen between now and May. So far, I've already had 2 cancel. I had one in March, one in November, and I had a possible one somewhere here canceled. So that's 3 cons. Now, we're going to stop there. I mean, for us vendors, people that make art and do our fun things, this is how we make an income. This is how we support ourselves. Now, people say, well, why don't you do commissions? Well, I do, but you see, go back here, January, February. Those are the 2 months that I actually prepare for my first con in March, because I have to make new prints. Now, I made prints, I got things printed, and I spent money. So I start this year out in the, what we call the red. That's right. So right now, I am sitting in negative, which is usually not good for a con seller. But, you know, you can't help with what's going on with the health and the virus and everything. You know, this is unpredicted. Maybe you have to plan for these things. So I did make prints. You know, now between here, January, between now and possibly between now and August, because my first con won't be till August, and that's also a question mark. We don't know if I'll be there. I still have to finish preparing for con, and I will start doing commissions again, because, you know, what else is there to do? You know, what can I do? And, you know, it is had to kind of make up for losses. Now, when you say commissions, I'm going to walk over here and show you some things. So when you say commissions, stuff like this. This is what you call a comic book cover. It's all colored, painted, stuff like that. This is Superman, and that's the Infinity Gauntlet. He's on the cell phone. It's like, not today, not today. But, you know, stuff like this. You got blank comic book covers. Now these are drawn on. You can draw upon these. You can do art, stuff like that. I'll be taking commissions on those. Just some examples. You know, badge work. I'll be doing prints. I'll be selling more online, trying to make up for all these lost cons. You know, that's the best you can do. Now, with that being said, my normal job, I work in tourism, and that's kind of on hold right now. So we don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm due to go start back work again next Saturday, but between now and next Saturday, we don't know what Governor Wolf is going to say. He may actually extend this quarantine. So we're just going to have to play it by ear and see what happens. We're just going to have to take this day by day. And that's basically what I'm going to have to do. Now when it comes to August, I don't know. Right now they're saying that their con is going to still run. But we don't know between now and August what's going to happen. I also have con in August, possibly 2 in September, 1 in October, possibly 2 in October, 1 in November, and I may do the 1 in December. You know, that's my con life. I enjoy my con life. I enjoy selling at cons because for me, that's what makes me money, and that's what makes me happy. Because I like to share my art with the world, which is you. Now, I do have a trip coming up in June. That's also in question. I don't know if I'll be going on that trip. It all depends on what happens now. You know, take it day by day. And we'll see what happens. Now, with all of this panic, the stores near me, let's talk about the stores. You know, the stores near me, by God, people are panicking like this is the end of the world. I'm just going to tell you, between right now, before they had to self-quarantine, there have been more sales on guns and ammo. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing, but there's been more sales on guns and ammo. Yeah, you look at that. And when it comes to the stores have been overcrowded. People are stockpiling all of these lovely, all of the necessities. Paper, toilet paper. I still don't understand why people are buying so much toilet paper. By God, no one needs that much toilet paper. Honey, this is not 2-ply. Well, we'll make do. well, this is a natural disaster, so we better get the 2-ply because we can split it in half and use it twice. I have no idea what's going through these people's heads, but when you go into giant grocery store, it's almost like a zombie apocalypse. People are wandering around, they don't know what's going on. There's no eggs, there's no essential stuff. It's fine. I mean, it's a panic. People are overreacting to this. Well, you know, for me, a lot of anxiety. I have anxiety over this. I've had anxiety, and I still have anxiety. And it's just more of, what can you do? There is not much one can do. You take it, again, day by day. So my coping mechanism is art. You know, I've been trying to post art day by day basis for this quarantine. I'm now into day 6. This is day 6. But the one art I've been working on is taking longer than it needs to. But that's okay because, you know, that's what I do. I watched a video about art say quantity over quality, because when you look at what was it, Picasso, he had so much works of art that a lot of it didn't become famous until after he passed away. But you had to build that stockpile. You had to build that stockpile of art. So that's what I've kind of been doing. You know, I've gotten into the habit now where I pre-start art. Right now I have 2 up on the lineup. And then I finish the one I'm working on, then I go to the next one, and while I'm working on the next one, I already have another one, second one ready. So when I'm done with this, I go to the next one. It's all here. It's here. I know what I'm doing, and it's there. So, you know, to get through this insanity, I just do art. I mean, because that's what gets me through. Now, for all the people out there that are artists and people that are suffering, I wish you best of luck. I wish that we can all be in better places right now. Unfortunately, that can't happen. We just have to take the best of our situations. Now, for those that don't work, I just want to keep in mind there are artists out there that are suffering because of cons. There are small businesses. At this time, make sure you support those artists. Make sure you support your small businesses, even if it's just donating $1. Buy art, take commissions, buy food from your local vendors, because that's what help us. That's what is going to help us get through this. As you say, we're all in this together. With that being said, I'm going to get back to what I do best, some art. And I'm gonna get at them. But for now, this is Rocky Red Panda signing out. I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out.